As expected, reactions are trailing the government's decision to put a ban on alcohol beverages in PET bottles and sachets. Assembled in Ota, Ogun State are members of the labor unions protesting the removal of subsidy and the current economic hardship in the land. The protesters, bearing placards with various inscriptions, highlight their grievances with the ban and the adverse effects the action could have on national economy. The protesters play the blame game on NAFDAC, whom they accuse of poor regulations and implementation.
Please, the NAFDAC should answer my question. I am a Nigerian citizen. I have right to work. I have right to live. I have right to talk. NAFDAC woman should come to our aid. Let him come and tell us why this is a problem.
Having gone through the streets to gain attention and the sympathy of residents, the protesters moved to the palace of the Olota of Ota, where they reiterate their concerns.
We begin to ask, what is the agenda of NAFDAC? Madam NAFDAC DG said that it is because children are drinking alcohol in sachet. But there is no evidence to prove that children that are drinking this alcohol are being subjected to any trauma or psychological pain.
We're supposed to be what? Be thinking of the government representative, which is NAFDAC. And when taking such a decision, we should think, how does it affect the people in the street? How does it affect what? The workers? How does it affect the dependent relative? Etc., etc.
The Olota of Ota thanks them for the peaceful conduct during the protest, as he calls on NAFDAC and the federal government to take a second look at the ban in view of the current situation in the country.
I want to call on the Director General of NAFDAC, Professor Adeyeye, to rethink, to look at the numbers of workers that will be sent into unemployed world.
The workers say about 25 industries owned by wines and spirits producers whose businesses are dependent on the production of beverage drinks and sachets are likely to close down. They are also worried that about 5 million jobs may be lost, noting that the ban may give room for production of unrefined and counterfeited products which are counterproductive to the national economy and the health of the people.